Hi, I'm Pam Moody. I'm a real estate agent with Redfin Corporation. And today I kind of wanted to touch base on agency. When you work with a real estate agent, usually you sign a piece of paperwork about agency. So, what is it? Agency creates a fiduciary relationship. Another big word, fiduciary. It's a person, I'm going to read it off my paper here, is a person or organization that acts on behalf of another person or persons, putting their client's interests ahead of their own, with duty to preserve good faith and trust. So being a fiduciary requires being both bound legally and ethically to the other's best interest. So as a real estate agent, when you're my client, I have a agency relationship, a fiduciary relationship with you to act in your best interest. So if I'm selling your home, I'm going to be privy, I guess would be, I'm going to know certain things that perhaps you do not want to share with somebody else. You've got a relationship and I'm to act in your best interest to sell your home. So the buyer's agent comes in and they're working with the buyers for their best interest so that both of us can get together and discuss and come up with something to sell your home. Or if I'm the buyer's agent, in order to purchase the home. So a lot of times people think, well, why don't I just talk to the listing agent and they can help me while I buy this home. That's a dual agency, and it's hard to wear that hat to separate yourself from the best interests of the client who is selling the home to the best interests of you as a purchaser. And this is why a lot of times I will tell people who are purchasing new builds, like going in and buying something that's just being built from the ground up, buying from a builder, because you go in and you talk to the building agent. They work for the builder. And I did that at one time. I worked for a builder in California. And that's who they were paying me, and that's who I worked for, and that's who I cared about what they wanted. Not that I didn't care about my buyers who came in, because you can't help but care about them. But my first fiduciary relationship was to the person who was paying me, and that would be the person that is selling the home. So this is something you need to look at and research a little bit. So underneath this little interview, I'm going to go ahead and post some information and places that you can look stuff up so you can have a better idea of how you want to work with your agent. If your agent has listed your house and then you work with them to go and purchase a house, that's fine. That's completely different because they're representing you. They know your wants, they know your needs, and they are taking care of you. And we are bound by law on certain things. So it's good for you to know these things. And so you can hire and know exactly what you're doing and how your money is being spent, especially if you're the seller, because you're the one that is paying both the listing agent and the buying agent. So I'll give you some information and you can find out what you need to know. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you again. If you need me, give me a call.